Aquaba. Welcome back to Diane's channel, guys. I'm here in Asebu, Pan-African village, and the office. Yes. Back again having BYRON FLO as I promised you. And I'll just give a little quick background on BYRON for those persons who will be tuning into the channel for the very first time. Now, BYRON, is a born Jamaican who lived in the UK. BYRON, over 40 years you lived in the UK for?
Yes, maybe 50.
And BYRON has been here in Ghana at Asebu. It's 4 years. You're in your 4th year now, right? And Flo, over there, the lovely Flo, is a born and bred Ghanaian. So guys, at the Pan-African Village office, these guys are your management, the face and voice of all things Asebu Pan-African Village related. So we have our Jamaican born and the Ghanaian born, and a wonderful relationship. Let us just say that. I told you I'll be fielding some questions because, guys, you know that many of you have reached out, still asking a lot of questions, and you do have persons who have obtained plots and looking at making the move to return. And so this video here is going to try to answer those questions. Because guess what? I still maintain, I was recommended to BYRON. And so when I made my first visit here, believe it or not, it was last year, October 2022. So we are almost coming to a year. And then when I got to Asebu and met BYRON, he led me straight here and introduced me to Flo, his colleague. And Flo is still here. So guys, the office is up and running. And again, these are the faces and the voice for all things Pan-African Village related in Asebu. Let's get straight into it. Now, you told me that phase 1, all the plots are gone. Okay?
That's right.
All right. Now, can you tell me how many plots phase 1 has?
In phase 1, phase 1 is about, it's 100 acres, and it's been cut into 4 plots, each acre. So that's 400 plots.
Wow.
Yeah.
400 plots.
Uh-huh.
All gone.
Oh, God.
Can you tell me if you have 15 homes fully built as yet on phase 1?
Yeah, in phase 1, we have maybe about 15, so you could be right, that are already built, and a few more almost finished.
Okay, so BYRON, if we have 400 plots and we only have 15 homes fully built, then we're not moving as fast as the vision is for the Pan-African Village. Flo, you guys keep on saying that the whole goal and idea is to have it developed, correct? For persons to come, obtain the plots, buy into this vision, and to develop it. And so with 400 plots and phase 1 is all gone, and you have only 15 homes and maybe 3 or so more that should be looking to be completed. You need to reach out. Is it fair to say we need to reach out because 2 years has expired on some of those plots?
Of course.
In
yes.
phase 1?
Because we have phase 2, which we'll talk about soon, which is overtake phase 1.
Wow.
So now we're looking to get together and talk to the people who owns phase 1 who own most of the plot and not doing anything with it, you know. We'd like to know the reason why, you know. Maybe it's something that we all could get together and help each other, maybe to build and so that we can move forward. But you know, so we just can't leave it like that. And because we also have a lot of infrastructure to do as well as building.
And I'm going to come to that. To
Yeah,
that.
we'll come to that one. So now we thinking of, you know, reaching out to the people, and you know, they can get in touch with the office. They can get in touch with me, and you know, we're trying to put a plan together, maybe a housing scheme that we can help each other to build affordable homes, you know. So
Big talk. I like that.
yeah, so we're really thinking of how to pull this thing together.
Okay, Baron, I'm going to come back to the affordable homes in a minute or two, but it is not the intention, right, for persons to lose their plots. The whole aim is that whatever, if they are facing any challenges or there are any delays, whilst the 2 years has expired, you are appealing to them to contact the office. Okay, and subsequently, you guys, Flo, will try to reach out for those who, you know, you have live numbers for, numbers who are working, to find out how they want to progress. Is that something that you guys will look at for those persons who you have contact numbers for?
Yeah, some of them we don't have their contacts.
Wow.
So we needed their contact, their email, so that we can communicate with them from the office. So they should get in contact so that we know what is going on. We know their intent, whether they are starting now or later on. So we discuss and find the way out.
Guys, we really need you to contact, because again, you know, this vision, Pan-African Village, it's not for persons to lose what they have invested in, right? So again, I will put in the description if you have lost the numbers, but surely we hope you still have it, to reach out, because 400 plots all gone and only 15 houses fully built. That says a lot. Baron, you said phase 2 is actually moving faster in terms of the building.
Building, yeah. It's really moving fast.
Moving fast. So with the infrastructure, i.e. roads, okay, because phase 1 already has electricity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phase 1 is the best.
So in looking at the roads moving on for even phase 1 and getting in, how is that funded? You know, how the cost, how you come up with the cost for that? Is that going to be a cost for the plot owners to contribute into that?
Yeah, we're going to have plot owners, but also we would like to just, you know, find people who could donate to us to build the roads, you know, so it doesn't necessarily have to be just plot owner.
Okay.
You know, there might be, you know, once we put the word out there, we don't know, but we're hoping that there's a lot of people out there who will just give us some funding towards the infrastructure. Yeah, because at the end of the day, they will benefit from it too, because once we build up, I'm sure some people are going to want to come on holidays and drive on that road too, and, you know, walk about and have some electric lights. Uh-huh. So that's what we're looking at, not just the plot holders.
Okay. So it will be plot owners and others. That's basically it. But one of the things that I want to find out from you is in terms of, even though you have not started to build on the plots, the maintenance. And the reason why I mean maintenance in terms of cutting down the bushes or whatever is if you have somebody who has obtained plots and they start they are going to be building and moving along. If they are neighbors to who they have not seen, and those plots either to their right or left in front is not being maintained, how is that going to be addressed? Because that also is an encouragement for persons, or you really have to try to ask them to make contact sooner than later.
Yeah.
Because the office can also handle that for them. Could you also
We-
offer that service?
We have that service too, so we can maintain their plot for them, make sure it's weed and keep the grass down. Maybe whatever they need, if they need to build a wall or
The
put a
fence wall.
fence wall,
Mhm.
put a borehole in it, we can do all those things for them.
So even in phase one that's fully gone, you are able to maintain those plots, but they will have to, obviously for a fee.
Yeah.
And is that in terms of maintenance, how often do you recommend that it has to be maintained for?
Well, the place is so fertile.
Yes.
And it grows up so quickly. So within 2 months, it'll be ready for weeding again. You weed it, and within 2 months, you have to do it again.
So again, guys, that's another thing that, you talk about 2 years, a time period in 2 years to do something, but also, you need to be maintaining the plots. And the office is able to take care of that for you at a cost-effective price. And so again, your appeal is going to be, even if it's not 2 years, 6 months or a year, maintenance needs to be done every 2 months minimum. And so for that, you can contact Flo or BYRON if you would like them to maintain your plot or plots. Because surely if somebody starts to build with a view to moving into their homes, they do not want to be surrounded by bush. Because you are not maintaining it for them, BYRON, unless you are instructed to do so and you collect the funds. Correct, Flo?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Because it's cost money.
Absolutely.
So-
And guys, I really think it's a brilliant idea, and the fact that the office is able to provide that service, I think for those persons coming in who may be solo or retirees, or they don't have a family or so, to know that you can come to the office or call, and you do have services that they can do on your behalf for a fee, of course. I think that will be welcoming. As opposed to you thinking that, you have come to Ghana, you don't know anyone, you don't know where to go, you hardly speak the language. The office can really assist you and guide you on all things associated or relative, pertinent to the Pan-African village once you have obtained your plot. Is that fair to say, guys? Okay. Moving on, affordable. When you mention affordable, I I like that, because guys, come on. The truth be told, is I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say it. For 400 plots, and phase one is gone, and you only have 15 houses. I think it's pretty obvious that persons out in the diaspora really need to have options as to building prices. I certainly am hearing the cost, and I am blown away. And so, again, I've always maintained what maybe what Flo may like, Diane may not like it, and Byron may hate it. And so if we can get 3-4 options out there, then everyone can be satisfied. So Byron, tell me a bit about the affordable housing that you are looking into, and that's a project that you seriously want to bring here on this 5,000 acres. Expand on that for me, please.
Yeah, I've been thinking that it's not easy for someone to come from the West and come and build maybe a 4 or 5 bedroom house, So I was thinking that maybe we should do like a housing scheme and do affordable houses that maybe 2 or 3 bedrooms that people can afford easily, and then run a housing scheme that everyone who are interested pays into it to get the house built. And and they can come and the house will be built.
Yes.
They can come and move into it without having to come here, spend a lot of time to build a house themselves.
The finished product. The finished product.
You get a finished product.
Give me, you have any idea of what kind of price range we're looking at? 2 to 3 bedrooms, a finished product?
Well, this is a new thing.
Yes.
And we're thinking of.
Yes, yes.
So, we haven't worked out everything yet. But I would say maybe 40 to 45,000 US.
Wow, for 2 bedroom. Because you said 2 and 3.
Yeah, a 3 bedroom, I would say.
So can you say a low of $40,000 US and a high of? Give us the top
45.
figure. Flo, 40 to 45,000 US dollars. Huh? Wow. Wow. Byron, and what time frame you looking at? What if you're thinking? What you're rolling out?
Well, we're thinking, and we're looking at maybe work it out that maybe 12 homes per year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we're looking maybe start off with about 5 years, so we'd have like 60 people, 60 homes.
Let me tell you something. That sounds.
Work it all out.
Byron, listen. Work it out fast and quick, and see if that can be rolled out. Because I will say to you, not everybody wants to build on their own, number one. Number two, not everybody is able to afford a home. Out here in this region, for 60, 70, 80, 90, 100,000 US dollars. Not everyone wants a big house. The space globally is vast with persons with different tastes, desires. So Byron, if you and your team can come up with affordable homes with the price range that you said, and even if there's some escalation and it went up into your 50 or your 55,000 US dollars, I truly believe we'll have a different complexion than what we are seeing. And I really hope that can be rolled out in the near future, because 4 years you have been here, and you can see we don't have a lot of homes that's fully built on there. So I think that's exciting. That's exciting. What else you want to share about what's taking place here?
That's all. Our interest is just to, is for the Pan-African village to become a success.
Yes.
And this is why we're trying to think of all different ideas how to build it. So those are some of the ideas that we've been thinking of, and we will put them into action soon.
And guys, for persons that's tuning in, and if this latest information really sounds attractive and exciting to you, I think you can, contact the office and say that will be something you'll be interested in too, especially if you are looking to obtain plots. So this is, I will refer to this as developing homes, a group of persons on this 5,000 acres, so that persons have an option if they do not want to build, that they can have a team of persons build for them, and they literally just walk into their homes. Right? I think that will be exciting. Another thing that you had mentioned to me quickly is that if persons who choose to build and they come here, again at the office, you are able to recommend builders. You're also able to recommend those who do not have any builders, you are able to recommend builders.
Yeah, we've been doing that already.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
That's not a problem.
Okay, and also you mentioned that if they came, and usually you find if persons are building here, they want accommodation here. You're also able to guide them, to assist them in getting accommodation, rentals, and so. So your services, guys, at the office is quite vast. They are truly not left on their own. Those who want to move on their own, you can do so. But those who need to be guided, you guys here are able to do that.
Yeah.
I think that is wonderful. And I appreciate that. In closing, Flo, do you have any last thing that you want to reach out? Anything you want to say to them out there?
I really want those in person to come and develop, because the place is a little bit bland. So they should come and develop.
Okay. Guys, you hear that? Come live, not the Pan-African village. We need you guys to come lively up the place. BYRON, any last words you want to say?
Yeah, we need you guys to come,
Yes.
Just come and lively up the place like Diane said. Maybe we can go have some parties, cook some food, do some clubbing.
Oh, okay. Okay. Guys, you hear it.
Come and live some life.
You hear it. BYRON FLO, thanks for accommodating me. And you know that through my channel, it's part-time, but once I share on what's happening here, I'll always be referring those who reach out to me to both you and BYRON. As it was a year ago when I met you, so it shall continue to be. Okay? Guys, I'm going to ask you, share, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. Thank you. May I say. God bless. Flo, tell the people them bye-bye now. BYRON, tell the people them bye.
Yeah, bye-bye. Take care, and hope to see you soon.
One love.